Hey guys, I am here to read chapter 3 from The World is Round by Gertrude Stein with illustrations by Clement Hearn. If you have not yet listened to chapters 1 or 2, you can find those in some earlier posts just to catch you up. So we're going to start with chapter 3. And chapter 3 starts with this really wonderful drawing of a little rabbit. There's the rabbit. Out at night. Eyes a Surprise. Chapter 3. Rose did not care about the moon. She liked the stars. Once someone told her that the stars were round, and she wished that they had not told her. Her dog Love did not care about the moon either, and he never noticed the stars. He really did not notice the moon, not even when it was all round. He liked the lights of automobiles coming in and out. So an automobile is a car, if you don't know that. That excited him and even made him bark. Love was not a barker, although little Pepe was. Pepe could always bark. He really did say bow wow. Really, he did. When you listened, he really did. Well, once they were out in the evening in an automobile, not Pepe. Pepe was not Rose's dog, you remember that. But Rose and Love and the lights of the automobile were alight. So who could listen to the bright moonlight? Not Rose, nor Love, nor the rabbit. Not they. Who's this rabbit? It was a little rabbit, and there he was right in front and in the light, and it looked as if he meant it, but he really could not help it. Not he, not the little rabbit. Bob, Rose's father, was driving and he stopped, but that did not help the little rabbit. Light is bright, and what is bright will confuse a little rabbit who has not the habit. So the little rabbit danced from one light to the other light and could never get all right. And then Bob the father said, "Let out Love. Perhaps he will help the rabbit to run away." So they're driving, and they stop in the road when they see a little rabbit. And the rabbit is frozen in front of them because he's scared of these bright lights. And the dad wants to try to help him. So he suggests letting the dog out of the car. So they let out the white dog Love, and he saw first the light, and then he saw the rabbit. And he went up to say, "How do you do?" to the rabbit. That is the way Love was. He always went up and said, "How do you do?" He said it to a dog, or a man, or a child, or a lamb, or a cat, or a cook, or a cake, or anything. He just said, "How do you do?" And when he said, "How do you do?" to the little rabbit forgot all about the light. Forgot all about the light being bright, and he just left that light. And Love the dog, Love, was so disappointed because the little rabbit had not said, "How do you do?" back again. He went after him. Of course, any little rabbit can run quicker than any white dog. And even if the white dog is nice and kind, and Love is, so that was all of that. It was a lovely night, and Love came back into the car, and Bob the father drove on home, and of course, Rose sang as the rabbit ran, and her song began. My, what a sky! And then the glass pen. Rose did have a glass pen. When, oh when, little glass pen, say when, will there not be that little rabbit? When, then, pen. So those are all rhyming words, right? And Rose burst into tears. She did then burst into tears. A little later, it was decided that Rose should go to school. She went to school where mountains were high. They were so high, she never did see them. Rose was funny that way. There at the school were other girls, and Rose did not have quite as much time to sing and cry. The teachers taught her that the world was round, the sun was round, that the moon was round, that the stars were round, and that they were all going around and around, and not a sound. It was so sad that it almost made her cry. But then she did not believe it, because mountains were so high. And so she thought she had better sing, and then a dreadful thing was happening. She remembered when she had been young that one day she had sung, and there was a looking glass in front of her. And as she sang, her mouth was round and was going around and around. Oh dear, was everything just to be round and go around and around? What could she do but try and remember the mountains were so high they could stop anything? But she could not keep on remembering and forgetting, of course not. But she could sing, of course. She could sing, and she could cry, of course. She could cry. Oh my. And that is chapter 3 for this week. So I hope you guys have a good week. I'm excited to see what artwork you guys have been making, so please share that with me. And I will see you guys later. Bye.